of the North Carolina Tar Heels, and basketball may be in the blood, but football is certainly in the soul. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Mountaineers will kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Tar Heels offense will start this game off. And when you have a quarterback like this guy, the entire offense feeds off of him, David.
Everybody feeds off of his energy, and the whole playbook's open because you can trust on him. He's dependable, Palmer.
He's also one of those guys, if he gets in a good rhythm, watch out. This dude starts firing strikes.
At the 35, he's got room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
There's nowhere to go.
What the heck? Come on, man.
And the defense snatches it, and they're trying to flip the field.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Here we go.
How big can this be for this offense, taking advantage of the turnover and starting with a 1st and goal? To the air, it's Reinhardt. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
He'll do it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Now adjusting. And he sprints
No
to the end zone.
freaking way, dude.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker this season for this offense.
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going
His knee was down.
his way.
Right there.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Climbing up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive.
Oh, crap.
And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
Running back searching for a hole. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking downfield, it's Potts. A little screen to the running back. At midfield, he's got room. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the
Catch the ball!
Making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
After the misfire, it's 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
I don't even know what's over.
Nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they did.
Firing to the right, complete. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that first down marker.
I think fans get upset sometimes. Like, run your route past the sticks so we get the first down. But nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. They're bringing heat. And it's incomplete, and the defense holds.
Yeah, that is a big drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the first down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe in you.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here.
Oh, look out, there he goes! Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tar Heels! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. UCF is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to watch. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to the Sharks. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's Reinhardt. Unloads it left.
He's just standing there watching him catch it.
Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He wants to throw. He's got his man. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense set for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Webb. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. The Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after.
Why they give me the wrong man?
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Running back goes in motion. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. One step wrap, two step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. To the ground to try to move the chains. Boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, 3rd and short. I just got to fall forward and get the first down, Palmer. But the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up something easy. You know you can execute in your sleep.
Yeah, right, man.
So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. An easy call to go for it, and easier after you make it.
Yeah, we've seen it from this offense, too, throughout the season. In these types of situations, they just believe that they can make the play and they can get the push up front. And that's exactly what happened on that.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
I think it would be great if this offense leaned on the run game more in the red zone. Leaned on their back, man. Give it to him. Let him do his thing. He hadn't even gotten the end zone yet this season, so love to see him get that opportunity to maybe punch one in here.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Trying to punch it in.
Oh, he just dove into his That's bullcrap, dude. That's the CPU.
A big question mark.
I cannot believe that. They literally made him go to his knees and try to dive at him.
Playmakers on offense. This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's an 80-yard drive, and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Just about set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Got his man downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And when you run the counter play, you're really hoping to bust that thing inside. You want to fake one direction, pull a guy, kick him out. But you can tell, great job by the defense making that thing bow. Go a little bit outside. Now, guess what? All the Cowboys coming. Everybody can run to the football. Everybody gets into play. Nice job by the defense.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run.
Man, y'all gotta catch the damn ball, man.
He looked like he had the opportunity to secure
A perfect pass.
over the middle of the field, but you know how that works. Middle of the field, more defenders. Am I going to get whacked when I hit this thing? It makes those guys think a little bit. You see more drops over the middle of the field.
Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on third down. Looking downfield, it's Potts. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it there was no one there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Sometimes in your playbook, you have run plays that are called run-it runs. You leave the play on no matter what look the defense gives you. That time the defense was blitzing, but they just kept the play on. That is an attitude-type run that you can run into any kind of look, and it paid off for them.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. Tackle is made after the first down.
Dude, that's your first run.
20 by 30 by
Literally your first run.
I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
Oh, man, like this.
A first down run in the red zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. They'll run it to the left looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina.
And he finds the end zone. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points there, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a player. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Throws for the tight end.
Good D, baby.
They really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Mountaineers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. Slips through the line. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. On first down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires downfield. He's got an open man. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the
Got
ball.
him.
Makes the catch, and he will score. Touchdown, UNC. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. UCF is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things inside the bounce house. Trust me when I tell you that. On the field and off it. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to the Sharks. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And off to Jones. Makes his man miss. Breaks the tackle.
Dude, that's a hold.
Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one, Reese, that this team was going to try to use their speed and take advantage of it, and they did right there. Nice gain on the run play to the right.
Found plenty of running room in that
It's a
defense.
fumble.
They gotta find a way to get there and make the tackle in the open field.
Yeah, and they got to do a good job with their eyes, finding the football. And they've got to get a lot of bodies to this guy because he is fast.
Dropping back, it's Reinhardt. Throws to the
Pick.
tight end. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives him the ball in prime field position at the 40.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT. That
A shot toward the end zone.
Dang.
The penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They'll give it to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Tackled after picking up the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
To the ground with the back. You'll take 4 yards on first
You
down.
sure
every
will.
time. 2nd and 6.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a crease to the left. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break.
Dude, they didn't block
stop there
anybody.
from this senior leader. They'll immediately call timeout. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play uptight on you. So
You gotta
I know
be-
that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is even bigger. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Give to the running back. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. An offensive showcase, yes, but it's been those dynamic running backs who have set the pace. I'm curious to find out if his ground and pound approach is going to continue into the second half, or if one of those defenses will actually show some pride. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kenan Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Tar Heels will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third
That was
quarter.
my fault. I was trying to change my man, not the D-line.
Probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best
Counter.
to go out here.
Oh, shoot. That had me
Well, and
almost
it's
there.
nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
Caught in the backfield, it's Webb. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Mountaineers in the hurry-up. On second down, he'll let it fly. Grabbed behind the line, it's Jones. They stop
It's
it
out there.
almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw on third down. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way?
He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, West Virginia. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point pulls him to within 3, 24-21. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. North Carolina Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field.
A hard run.
Once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a
Everybody
little
about
bit
to be
more
hurt.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Quick hand.
Dude, y'all got to block,
They
man.
bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
What's the computer doing that? No way he just...
Getting off the field, it's 3rd and long. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He gets it so close to the first down mark.
How are my people getting hurt?
It's going to be a touch short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it.
Yeah, and I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks, but man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
They'll try the right side. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And an empty backfield here on 2nd and short. Looking for a man. It's Potts. Spits it out to the back. Zings it complete to the right. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check it out.
His heart and soul is
West
hurt.
Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. If they did their part, score, your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's complete to the right.
Way to pull your neck, Steve.
He's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. This time they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive reason. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now. They just got to make more plays.
He's
Wow.
knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking
That was
missile? He was
amazing.
on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Fires
Oh, he
one
got it.
high and deep.
I point the
And
ball. Look how
incomplete
big you
pass
are.
taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Moving the
What are you
running
doing,
back,
man?
trying to
Stupid.
get the D to tip its hand. And he's not going to make it. The defense
Can't
denied
get out of
him
the
the
game.
first
Everybody
down.
getting hurt.
The Tar Heels send out the punt unit. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. The Mountaineers headed quickly to the line. Looking to move it through the air. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Webb. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Back to pass, it's Reinhardt. He caught it. They make the stop
standing right
but he's
there.
got enough to give them a first and goal.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about that? That's two really good plays in a row by this defense. They gave up a lot of yards to get down here, throwing their necks up. It's most important when you get in this area. Second and goal now, they get the big stop.
Touchdown, Mountaineers! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff team on the field, he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Now they find themselves behind, David. Let's see if they have an answer.
Yep, losing the lead, obviously lose a little bit.
They slowed him down for just a second. Let's jack my play up.
Find some guys you know they're going to make some plays for you.
So that's the challenge for them. You got to answer, right? You got to take the field here. You got to execute, be physical, and regain this lead.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't
Get
find
rid of
his
it.
man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football with a relentless chase. I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Turns it on in midfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it ticks you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think the defense maybe time to start committing more guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the pass as much.
Pocket starts to collapse. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the third quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Third and long situation. They try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh, shoot. We are freaking about to lose this game.
They need to keep that drive alive. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Line gets set, first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He makes the connection. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. To the air, it's Reinhardt. Got his man quickly. Puts him in the spin cycle.
Wow.
They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more really good execution by this offense. They'll run it from the gun. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Mountaineers are in the hurry-up.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Give to the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Offense, quick tempo. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Got it in the middle, it's Jones.
I don't know how he caught that.
Gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll throw on 3rd and short. And the pass rush is effective. And they
that was big.
19. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home,
all right, my whole team hurt.
That is a
great
feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the returner is stopped. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Paul, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Off the play fake. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
Looking down the middle. Got his man. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the
Why would you lead him right there? But
and the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback.
He's into the open down the middle. The 20. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing, having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
I love when players understand.
Oh, shoot. I swear to God, if I get a chance for a pick, I'm thinking of the way they cheat.
I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Looking to throw, it's Reinhardt. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
He'll pull it down. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The Mountaineers decide to punt it away. Makes a move. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Gets it out quickly. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Fighting off the defender.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. And really good vision there. Just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
Yeah, another good run. I feel like we could put that on loop, Jesse. Just another good run. Another good run. Another good run. Over 150 yards on the day. He's been the complete package, showing off all his skills today.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. They're going to test the right side with this one. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And this one splits the uprights. Just over a minute to go in this one. They have the lead now to try to hold. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Scanning the field, it's Reinhardt. Here's a throw downfield late. Grabs it at the 25-inch.
I knew that crap was going to happen.
They are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
I just let him catch it.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Freaking pisses me off.
And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Makes his connection. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. This game will come down to this. A field goal try to save them. That is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. And that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work. Through throwing the football, in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer.
These players.